Hello everybody. Today I've got a wee bit of a haul that I thought I would do a video and show you. A wee bit. I've just had a trip up to Blenheim, which is at the top of the South Island of New Zealand, and I'm down the bottom in Dunedin. And I had something I had to go up there for, so I bussed up and bussed back, which was about a 12-hour trip each way. So it was quite nice when I had a few spare hours in the morning to have a walk around the op shops, and I managed to get to 3 op shops that were in walking distance in the time I had. So I'll just go through. I also did other wee bits when the bus stopped for half an hour or so in Kaikoura and Christchurch, and Timaru. So I'll show you those. Nothing's in order. We'll go through them together. So sit back with your stitching or your coffee or your wine or whatever, and I'll go through what I've got. And I'm sort of looking at most of this while I'm videoing, so excuse my thumb, it's not looking like the best with that splitting up, anyway. So I'll start some more thread, which is good for slow stitching, for $1 for those. I think I had another bag, some more thread, but I can't find where I put that, so I picked that up. Sorry, this will all just go on the ground. This was 50 cents for this tray cloth. Catherine, I was thinking of you. It's good for 50 cents. It's really good in op shops here. You can still find things for 50 cents and $1 and $2 and $3. So this looks like a tablecloth with that in each corner. Focus there. And then the same going around the middle. So that's nice, lovely soft linen. This I wasn't quite sure what it was. Maybe it's a cushion. Oh, it's a cushion cover. But I did see bits of it poking out. Interesting, the Cook Island stamp. Bits of it poking out, and I thought I can use bits of that. Cut pieces off. Oh, I think I could see bits of. Sorry, I'm working around the camera here. Could see that lovely bird, so I picked that up. Actually, that was quite cheap too, I think only 50 cents. What sliding off there was a small tablecloth for $2. And what I could see, I think, was this bit. But it's very pretty, isn't it? So, yep. Like that. This one was table runner for $1. I could just see that corner. It's like that's me. Sold. Oh, it's in four corners. Oh, look at that one, all faded. That's great, isn't it? Like that. Oh, and two on either side there. Just can't see what my camera can see. But that's beautiful, love that. Better check on filming, yep. These were 4 napkins for $2. And they're pretty. And nice, really nice feeling linen. So good. These are 2 placemats for $1.50. So it's still really good to can find things at that price here in New Zealand. So there's 4 of those embroideries to play with. This one I took the label off to pack in my suitcase. But this lovely bit of lace, I think, was like $1. Be great for pockets and something, not in a big journal or something. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's really quite. There's my hand, so it's really quite a wide piece of lace. Lovely. $2 for this, which I think is one of those bun warmers or something. But I quite liked that motif there. So I thought I could cut that out and use that. Oh yeah, and the other one was the shamrocks. But I was more interested in the pink flower. So there's that. This one, oh yeah. This was $1. The tablecloth, suitable for crafts, perfect. It must be ripped or stained or something. For starters, it's got this lovely sort of crochet lace around the edges and 4 of these big cross stitch flowers. My focus isn't very good today, but oh, I just think they're beautiful. So picked out that. What have we got here? 50 cents. I liked the style of stitching on here. I haven't seen one like that. Let's take that off and have a look at it opened out. Get that off. So that's it opened out, which I thought looked lovely. So I've got that. This one I got just, I thought I could actually just cut out one of those flowers. So that was why I picked up that one. Actually it's a nice soft linen too. This is a pillowcase. I think that was 50 cents. But they did have 2 single bed sheets of this pattern and they were $4 each. And I hummed and hard, do I need any other big bits of fabric like single bed sheet size? In the end I decided that very, very good of me to decide this, that the pillowcase would suffice. Put such a lovely pattern on it. So if anyone wants 2 sheets of that, they're in St Vincent de Paul in Blenheim. This was a tablecloth, stained, great. They have beautiful roses on it that you can see there. So I can use them for something. I only saw a couple of, that one in the middle. Lovely. Oh, well, my focus isn't quite right today. Anyway, these were a few books that were like 50 cents. DMC patterns, or won't sort of, it's all patterns. I'll have a look through that later. Thought these were nice, these centres. That's Homespun Elegance pattern. These DMC books are always really good. Bulgarian embroidery, and they're just these reference books, really. Just lovely ideas for borders and things. I've got a few of those DMC books. Focus is dreadful. Oh, that's better. Alright, carry on. This was an Encyclopedia of Ribbon Embroidery book by Deanna Hall West. I don't know whether I'll do any, but I did quite like these wee baskets. And you can take some of these elements and do them on. The focus is dreadful. And do them on slow stitch. So that was why I picked that up. Another cross stitch pattern, which is lovely. Like the border on that, like strawberries. Nice. Fine Lines, which was an older cross stitch magazine, Spring 2000. Have a look at that one day when I'm eating lunch. And this one was Houseplant Designs in cross stitch, which I thought, could also be interesting for doing them and putting them in slow stitch. Oh, Noah's Ark. Always like got a few Noah's Ark patterns to put away. This is a Prairie Schooler one, 50 cents, old card Prairie Schooler. So I picked that up. I vaguely think I do have this pattern in the newer form, but I'm not sure. I'll check that later. So these 3 books I got at a shop called Scorpio Books in, sorry about that, sorry about the focus guys. I got these at Scorpio Books in Christchurch. This is one that I haven't seen before of plants to embroider. So I thought that could be, that was beautiful. That could be handy. Oh, there's cornflower. Love cornflower, reminds me of my nana. So if you want to take a screenshot once things focus here, there's the ISBN number for that. If you can see the pile on the floor, it's hilarious. Then I've got Abstract Textiles, which is the new book out by Anne Kelly. I've just had a wee quick flip through it, but I think it focuses on, has work from some other designers and other techniques and things in it as well. So has featured artists, that's that's a better way to put it. So yeah, I'll enjoy looking through that. And then they had a copy of Uppercase magazine, which is a Canadian magazine. In New Zealand, I think you can get it at Minerva in Christchurch. And sorry, just tapping you again for focus. What's the bookshop in Auckland called? Oh, I can't remember. It's in Ponsonby Road. But they have Uppercase as well, so there's always lots of lovely things in there. And for the junk journalists, they have their new, one of their new, what do they call them, sort of, there are wee books they do on a particular theme. So I think the next one coming out is called Glue. So that could be another good one for junk journalists and people who do paper collage and enjoy paper collage and stuff. So that's that pile. The next one, let's see if it focuses a bit better now. There is, I can't remember the name of the shop, a wee shop that had some souvenirs and things, but anyway, the lady behind the counter, this is in Rangi, Kaikoura, was knitting, and oh, sorry about that, she makes these wee bunnies, so I had to get a wee bunny to bring home. Cute in his or her wee mustard jersey. So that's my wee rabbit. I'll move him there. I stopped in Timaru and we had 25 minutes, and across the road was the Timaru Sewing Centre, which has lots of lovely patchwork fabrics. So I got a piece of this Liberty that I've been looking for in red for Christmassy things. And then I picked up this piece, which, let's see if we can get some focus here. There's wee owls and squirrels and rabbits and birds, and that's very cute. And it's made in Japan, printed in Japan, sorry. Art Nouveau Symphony, Petite, printed in Japan. Look at that, the wee colour swatch along the edge, so gorgeous. So yeah, that's what that is if you're looking for it. Look at the bird with the strawberries. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And what kept falling off was a darning thing that I got in an op shop as well. I think that was $1. It was sitting out that way, and I thought, oh, that would make a nice wee tray to put buttons or something in. And when I turned it over, it's like, oh, actually, it's a darning mushroom. So another darning mushroom for my darning mushroom collection. These I picked up in Kaikoura. Rolls of recycled sari silk. So for anyone in New Zealand, because it is hard to get sari silk here, it's by Bianca Lorraine. There was quite a few colours, but I picked out ones that would suit sort of my style and my colours. I thought I might use the pink in my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, and I love the way Sherry Iris sort of weaves something in throughout her slow stitching, and I thought that that might be quite good to use for that, so that was my thought there. Another shop, oh, I wish this focus would be right, anyway. Another shop had this lovely old spool of what's that, like hessian sort of gardening twine or wrapping paper twine, whatever. And these scissors are cute. It's not old. Spool might be, I'm not sure. Looks old, but maybe they're made to look that way. But I thought that was nice, so I picked that up just because. Now this lovely tin, 50-cent tin, Huntley & Palmer's biscuits tin. So I had to get that. It's not one of those ones that's not, well, that's the edge of it. They're not very wide, so they're quite good for storing my crafty things. So what do I put in here? Let's focus again. I have some transfers, which I didn't open up and have a look at the time. What I thought they would be good for is even just to photocopy. Oh, there's the rest of my threads. I knew I had another bag of threads from somewhere. Sorry, with the bag, I took everything out except this. Goodbye bag. Now I thought they might be quite good for photocopying onto paper even, and stitching. So I could kind of see there was a couple of florals in there, so beautiful colours in that one. So I really just actually got them kind of to photocopy onto fabric. What else is in here? More flowers. More flowers. It's like repeats of some, but yeah, really pretty. Picked those up. Oh, more threads for slow stitch. Oh, embroidery transfer book. I was thinking of you, Helen, when I found this. I was hoping there was going to be some more and I could send you some, but there's only this one. Sorry, tape. You just look at the pretty things on the table. I'll get this out of here. Wonderful Woman embroidery transfer book. Floral alphabet, 6 exquisite sprays, 16 flower motifs and 2 charming pictures. So that's the alphabet, which is lovely. I don't often find them in their sort of book form like this is. Oh, these are lovely. Actually, I've seen that daffodil before. I might have this particular one. What's that picture of? That's right, maybe. Someone with their wee donkey there. Yeah, so that's nice. The alphabets are nice, I'll use them. I thought they were quite pretty, those wee flowers. Sorry, more crinkles. There's a couple of hankies at places too. Oh, this focus is driving me nuts. So that one's pretty. And a wee lemon one. Thought that would look cute cut out. And used as a circle. And the green seam binding, and bias binding, because that was nice. Like a bit of green. I finally found a tomato. No idea if it's a Spotlight or a Lincraft tomato or whatever, but anyway, it looks older and I was happy with a tomato. And some threads here. This one is coats. There wasn't much on it, but I did like the spool. And this is a nice green. I've used all my green when I did some canvas stitching and something. And that's a bit of cotton as well. Now these buttons, I love that one. You don't often see yellow and or mustardy colour in these type of older buttons. So I've got those. These were a nice green. They're actually kind of, I can't hear them now, but they sounded like glass when I picked them up. Oh, that's another thread for stitching, that'll be good. Those are beautiful for 20 cents, these old ones. With a wee bit of gold on them. Sorry about my focus. It's not plain ball today. More pearl, other pearl ones. And what are these? Oh, I think these are just quite a nice blue. That focuses properly. So yeah, got that. So that was that wee pile. That was a fat quarter of patchwork fabric in another shop. That was a couple of dollars. Picked it up. What was this? Oh, this was just sold as the piece, which is lovely. Use some of those flowers and things. Now this is a $1. It's like a waterproof mat sort of thing, but I really liked all these fabrics that were in it. Not so much the yellow, I'm not really a yellow fan, but all these fabrics I thought were great. Kind of seemed to me to be vintagey fabrics, so brown there. So I'll cut that up one day and take those fabrics off and use the fabrics. So this was a tablecloth that I picked up just for, it was $4. I just thought that border on it was beautiful. So what my thinking is with this, I have to have a play later and see if it works. The big white space in the middle, so that's, you can see kind of half of it. It's big, but it's not huge. I'm going to put I've already done a neutral background for my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, so what I'm going to do is see if it fits within the white space in the middle. So this will be my border around it, and I will have my stitchery in the middle, and then that gives me another layer in behind my stitchery. I'd feel happier stitching with a couple of layers, so that was my plan. And let's see, that time will tell on that one. I'll play later on today and see if that works. And then I picked up a piece of this it's sheeting fabric, because I do have an old sheet that is this, but it's been really good for backing fabric to stitch through and then cover up. So don't necessarily need to cover it up, but it's not even a sheet, it's just a piece of the fabric, so happy to get that. Have a wee look at my rabbit while I get my next piles. Next piles that I've taken out of the bags. Now these you're seeing at the same time I'm seeing. So these were packaged into bags. This one, $2. So push those away for a minute. So I'll have a wee look and see what's in this one for $2. So just check that's the right side. Yeah, that's the right side. Maybe down here's focused enough. That's a wee serviette. And another lovely serviette. That would be actually nice as a corner like that, as a corner pocket in a journal, wouldn't it? In a fabric book. Happy with that. Let's put them in a better pile so they don't all fall over while I'm... Alright, what's this? This looks like serviette again. Not so keen on the purple, but I can stitch around it and, you know, that's not too bad. This one looks like just a wee hand towel with a crochet edge. I like the texture in the fabric, that's really nice. It looks like a plain wee sort of linen serviette. This one's lovely. Actually do the same thing with that, sort of a corner pocket and something. It's really nice, that cut out, I don't know what you call it, kind of cut out work. What do we have here? Oh, these are pretty. Kind of like a wee blossom, like a wee bit Japanesey, isn't it? Two of those. And there's another one of that same cut one, so 2 of those. This one, not sure on this. No, that lace is a wee bit acrylic-y for me. The fabric though, I may be able to, if I can get it to focus, I may be able to do something with. It looks old, so I'll salvage the fabric. Oh, and then another one of those wee blossom ones. So I'll get plenty of use out of that. Let's set up the rabbit. Yeah, plenty of use out of that for $2. Happy with that. And then I've got 4 of these, so stay with me. $2 for this one as well. Now I could see some had hankies, so I think we're going to have a bit of a hanky along here. Another cut one. That's a bit acrylic-y for me. It might go in a redonate. Same with this. Although, yeah, no. That's a no. This is quite lovely. This looks like maybe a wee pillowcase or cushion cover. What have we got? Lovely fabric though, and it's really soft. So, yeah, no, happy with that. This is a bit acrylic-y as well. Not my cup of tea. That will go in the redonate bag. That's quite lovely. I've seen one like that before. 2 of those on each piece. And I wonder if these went with it. Yeah, similar. That could be thread painted in there. Do your leaves and your petals. That would look quite good, thread painted. And this one, which was 50 cents, it's kind of tone on tone is the word I'm looking for. Just quite a soft colour on the white or cream. Happy with that one. And oh my gosh, look at that. This feels like it might have been a hanky. Let's unravel it. I think that's been a hanky. It's so pretty. Look at that that motif on there. Yeah, that's really lovely. Actually, I think it's silk now I look at it. I think that's a silk hanky. Lovely. Only a couple of throwouts there. This bag was $1. I could see this in the front of it that was painted. I'm not really sure what that technique was called. Like, obviously it's painting on fabric, but there was obviously some type of pens or something that were out at the time that people used. Maybe if you took the border away from that, I don't mind the middle motif. I could live with that. Actually, there's another one here, the wee violets. Quite pretty. And what else do we have in here? What's that? Just that like Bettenberg lace. See what it's called? Type thing. More crochet. Oh, this is cool. Get my hand properly. Let's give you an idea of how big it is. Pretty. You could use that as a, oh, it was 50 cents. They obviously just put bags of stuff together to get rid of it. That would look really pretty in a needle book, wouldn't it? Like that. More crochet doilies. Crochet. That's the right side on this. That's quite nice. More crochet. I don't mind that. It's interesting. Sorry, I'm kind of off the camera. It's not going well. Oh, that's nice. That would look lovely in the middle of a textile book. More of that lace and the cream. Kind of looks tea-dyed actually. More crochet. I'm never sure about this satiny. I see it quite often in the op shops and I never really buy it, but that's actually quite pretty. So I could do something with that, and then the pink crochet. So a few bits to use there. Last bag, if you're still with me in my unfocused camera. This was, oh no, I've got 2 bags to go. I've got a $1 one and a $2 one. So, yep, this is the $2 one. So that looks like quite a nice serviette. Let's open that out. Oh, beautiful penny in the middle. Happy with that. Another serviette. Get it around the right way. That's lovely. Another one of those serviettes. I see quite a lot of them. It's quite nice in your work to. Oh, this is nice. I was just commenting on someone's I saw the other day that I've never seen it coloured in. Funny. Like that. This feels like the same. Oh no. That way around. Which is lovely. I like these the plain bits in your work. They kind of give a bit of a restful area. This is really nice. This feels really washed and like it's been used quite a lot. Yeah, that's the back, that's the front there. So it's like a tray cloth. One of those at either end. Lovely, really like that. And this is what is that, like a lily or something? Yeah, just a wee tray cloth, but that's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, this will go in the donate pile. Pretty sure maybe toilet roll holder or something. From back in the day, that's a no. And what are these? Oh, I love this type of applique. So that looks like maybe 4 of those. Yep, 4 serviettes with the wee green applique on them. And another vintage hanky. So that's good. Right, last one now. This is the show about the crinkles. This is a $1 one, so let's see what we've got here. I don't like this as a piece, but if that was cut out, I think that would be really nice. So more hankies. Oh, it's a swan. It's a Kate in the Nest swan. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and have a look at Kate in the Nest on YouTube. And Kate did find some of these swans and had them attached to her work at some point. I don't quite know why it would be on one half and not the other, but anyway, not my cup of tea, I don't think. It looks like it's been used for an oven pot holder thing. Another hanky. Let's turn it around so you can see it a bit better. Vintage hanky. And another one. And another one. Come here. That's quite pretty. That one's pink, isn't it? And this is in the middle. What do we have? We have like a fan. I've got that wee fountain motif on another actually big tablecloth that I got. Probably one of the first things I purchased way back when I was into doing into vintage linen and stuff. And it has these hollyhocks and it has a lady and the wee waterfall on a garden scene. Pretty. This looks like another hanky. It's the right way here. I think maybe it's that way. Oh, why don't I just put it right out and you can see the hanky. Pretty. Oh, there's another one of those napkins. Couple of them for you, Catherine. Oh, look at that hanky. Pretty. This is all $1. That's pretty good value. Another one. That's lovely. This one, the soft minty green. Oh, that's beautiful too. I need to start using some of my hankies really. And that one's pretty. Look at that trim on the edge. If it will focus. How gorgeous is that? Look how big that is. Oh, that's pretty. I need to use that as a whole thing. Love that. And last one, sorry, last hanky. So there we go. Quite a few hankies, quite a few good bits. Happy with all of those for $1 and $2. And I think that's my entire haul for today. I'll go and have a look at starting my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery and sort out my cross stitch and bits that I did when I was away, and I'll be back maybe for a floss tube sometime this week with Stitchy friend Susan, so stay tuned for that. Have a good weekend. Bye.